here to take care of it. Set on up to Cook. Isaac Andrews, Baby Prince. Down to Andrews. Gets it down court. The shot is up. Yes!
And Westell, you're greatly appreciated.
Baker here for three. Knocks out pitch here from Turner. And that's going to be a fly ball. Center field. That's going to be pretty good season. That's a high fly ball deep there in the left field. And it's going to be gone! Paul P. Dan Fisher. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome live here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network, here on YouTube.com. Here from beautiful Raider Gymnasium here in Selma, Indiana. We got Lady Raider Volleyball coming your way here tonight. The 6-7 Hagerstown Tigers taking on your 10-3 Wapahani Lady Raiders here tonight. Again, as always, I'm your play-by-play broadcaster, Brandon Morvillius. Alongside here with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. As we get ready to get things started here tonight with our Raiders Live pregame show presented by East Jackson Auto Sales, a proud sponsor of the WHS Network. Wapahani looking to keep their winning their winning ways continued here tonight. Obviously in recent years, Hagerstown's always had a pretty good volleyball program, a little bit down so far this year, but hovering right around 500. And so there's no need to take your foot off the gas here if you're Wapahani. You've got to be full force, all the way forward here and making sure that, you're playing your best volleyball at all times. So we can't come out here and look to think, this is going to be an easy game, because that's not the frame of mind you should have. This is another day that you can get better as a team, another opportunity to get a win, and you've got to take full advantage, and you've got to be out here ready to play, start to finish. And so, the way we've been playing, I think, we've had obviously a great start to the season, 10-3. We played some tough competition. Sometimes we fared well, and other times we haven't, but you just got to learn. You got to continue to get better as not only individually, but more importantly as a team, and looking to progress each and every single day, whether that be in practice or in a game. And this is no different. This is another challenge that has been put forward in front of you, and you've got to take care of business. You're playing on your home floor, and you've got to defend your home court and play well, play great, and play together, and hopefully be able to come up with a big win here tonight from beautiful Raider Gymnasium. So we're looking forward to it. We'll hope all of you are as well. A decent crowd here tonight, not a packed house by any means, but it's nice to still see some faces out here supporting Wapahani, and even for Hagerstown as well. The best of luck there to the Tigers here tonight, and their coaching staff there as well, and looking forward to it, as we hope all of you are as well. So again, Raiders Live pregame show presented by East Jackson Auto Sales here as we will head to break. Again, we'll have tonight's national anthem, as well as the starting lineups and tonight's first serve here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.
Hi, I'm Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate. Our company's mantra has been and will always be humans over houses. For the last several years, we have been able to help people follow our mission statement, which is enriching lives by helping people find their next home. Next Home Elite Real Estate has premier real estate agents ready to assist you with commercial properties, new construction, residential homes, or investment properties, no matter if you are looking to purchase or to sell. We are skilled negotiators, tenacious marketers, and fearless advocates for our clients. We want them to feel the passion we have for what we do and the professionalism we exemplify while we do it. Our clients depend on us to have grit and determination when we represent them. We roll up our sleeves and get to work. Every interaction, every time.
Hi, I'm Tara.
Hi, I'm Michelle.
Hi, I'm Kathy.
Hi, I'm Seth.
Hi, I'm Lindsay.
Hi, I'm Courtney.
We stand for doing the right thing, even when it's not convenient. We deliver integrity in all we do through our uncompromising ethical principles and values. Our clients count on us not to only help them buy or sell their home, but to make sure the process is infused with joy. We strive to bring a smile to their faces as they enter the next phase of their lives. Call Next Home Elite Real Estate today. We are here to help you.
All righty, welcome back here, Raider fans, and welcome to Raider Gymnasium here on the WHS Network. 6-7, the Hagerstown Tigers taking on your 10-3 Wapahani Raiders here tonight. Again, the starters rather, here for both sides. First for the Hagerstown Tigers, number 3, Bailey Jeffries, number 7, Cassidy Ferriel, number 9, Olivia Klein, number 11, Kylie Vincent, number 17, Jada Breyer, number 22, Ella Longston. Brian Dale is the head coach for the Tigers. Starters here for Wapahani, we've got number 1, Briley Felton, number 6, Sophia Beeson, number 7, Chloe Cook, number 9, Anna Buck, number 11, Macy Bowden, number 12, Cameron Wise, and then your libero, number 2, Reese Baker. You got the Raiders coached by Katie Ware, assisted by Paige Williamson, Lindy Davis, Madison Gordon, and Caitlin Riddle. So that is what it looks like here for the Raiders and the Tigers tonight. Again, we want to welcome you all in here for Lady Raider Volleyball. We hope you all had a great Tuesday so far. Again, coming back from that Labor Day weekend. It's rough to get this Tuesday underway this morning, but getting back at it for another week, and we're excited for some Lady Raider Volleyball coming up here tonight, as we have tonight's first serve from number 7, Cassidy Ferriel. And so that's how we're going to get this party started here tonight, folks. 1-0 Wapahani. And in comes number 4, Emily Luce, and she'll drop back to serve. Breyer there on the attack, kicks that one well out of bounds. Now a 2-0 start here for Wapahani. Again, if you are just now joining us here for the very first time, I'm your play-by-play broadcaster, Brandon Morvillas. Alongside with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. Again, the junior varsity game, Wapahani took full advantage there in that one and rolled on there to a straight set sweep there of Hagerstown earlier this evening. So congratulations to the Wapahani junior varsity team. And a nice start here for the varsity squad so far, 3-0 start. Baker, Bowden, Wise, nice dig there from number 10. That is Rylan Young, but again shanked over there to the right side. It was playable, but didn't work out too well there for the Tigers that time around. Cook on the attack, dug out by Young and chased down. That was number 7, Ferriel. Nice job right there to Cook, bringing the hammer. Unleashed on that one now, 5-0 Wapahani. And again, the Tigers having a tough way of going here from a passing standpoint. So 6-0 Wapahani. Again, still have Emily Luce back to serve. And that is right on the line. An ace for Emily Luce. And we've seen quite a bit of that in the JV game earlier this evening. So Raiders were dealing. As we're going to have a quick timeout here from Hagerstown. And we'll go ahead and stick right here with you during this timeout. This is for our Dr. Care J. Wolf DDS PC game break, 7-0 Wapahani. But we would like to thank some of our sponsors here this evening. A big thanks here to Next Home Elite Real Estate. Their primary focus is to enrich lives by helping people find their next home. As one of Delaware County's premier realtors, Austin Rich provides a consumer-focused branding, the newest technology, and a market plan that provides superior service to all of his clients without compromise. For all of your real estate needs, contact Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate at 765-749-4546. Also, big thanks to Some American Legion Post 437, located at 315 South Albany Street in downtown Selma, Indiana. Make sure to give them a call for any lunch and dinner they serve daily. Just give them a call at 765-282-7020. Wise gets it over. On the attack there, that's Jeffries, and hits that one into the net. And the main thing here is, just like any other game, get the ball over the net, keep it in play. Make the defense play. Wise, Bowden, here comes Cook, full steam ahead. That was dug out by Young. Good job there by the blockers to be able to slow the ball down a little bit. Now to Wise again, yes! So 9-0 Wapahani. Received by Young. Set on up to Jeffries. Luce will dig it out. Felton over to Cook on the left side as she continues to do what she does best. And that is hammering the ball down to the floor. Set up there by Longston. Baker, Bowden, Wise, yes. And a nice job there by the line judge to get out of the way, too. As the old saying goes, you don't want to be on the track when the train's coming through. Longston set there to Breyer. Felton digs it. Bowden right over the net right there, changing it up a little bit. Baker back over to Cook. Young will dig it out. Here comes Jeffries. Cook digs it. Bowden to Wise. Unleashes on that ball. Jeffries left side attack, dug out by Luce. Bowden to the left side to Cook. That was handled there by Ferriel. And Hagerstown will get their first point. So a 12-0 start here for Wapahani. That right there, folks, is how it's done. But now you recover and get back at it right here. So we got number 11, Kylie Vinson, back there to serve. Received by Felton. Bowden right to the middle to Cook. As Logston wore that one right off the side of the arm. So much force behind that ball from Cook. But not that time around, as she'll serve that one into the net now, 13-2. Bears will have Sophia Beeson in here for Wapahani. Also in for Hagerstown, we'll see number 4, Emma Snodgrass, and number 6, Hannah Pyle. Sub in here for the first time this evening. Baker, Bowden, Wise, yes. The recipe for success. As the Raiders will sub in number 5, Lauren Rich. She'll come in for Briley Felton here as number 11, Macy Bowden, will now drop back to serve. A very nice serve there from Macy. Oh, very close, and Wapahani will not get it over. Bowden there to Rich. And that will land in there, so Rich with the left hand gets the kill. 15-3 now is number 9, Anna Buck. Will sub in for Wapahani. In for Hagerstown will be number 2, Lindsay Gallagher. And there's an ace for Whites. Tipped across there. Nice job right there of Bowden laying out for that one as Beeson got just a touch underneath that one to spike that one out of bounds. Again, Buck didn't quite get anything on it, but got enough to get it up and over and down in play. So the kill for Buck, 17-4. Cook returns to the floor for Wapahani. Baker back to serve. Nice one there from Reese. Dug out by Wise there after the attack from Pyle. And that is right down the line. Threading the needle right there. And that one's going to be hit out of bounds. And a really nice job there from Wapahani. Wapahani's Reese Baker right there. Again, recognizing where she was on the floor. Understanding that that ball had a little too much air underneath that one to watch that one sail out of bounds. Here comes Cook. And that is in there. Bonnie really doing a nice job here of working both sides, finding the middle as well. And going cross court with some of these hits. And having a lot of success so far. Blocked there by Buck. Wise, Bowden, Buck. Tipped over again, not really a whole lot on that one. And it's going to be just out of bounds. So the Raiders just 3 points away from taking this opening set in commanding fashion. Handled there by Pyle. And hit into the net by number 11, Kylie Vinson. And so set point has arrived, 24-4. This first set has literally taken no time at all. And again, that's no disrespect, just calling it as it is. Ritz on the attack. And that's going to be hit into the net there by Pyle, and that's going to do it here for set number 1. So the Raiders take it 25-4 to open up tonight's ball game. Again, stay right here with us. We'll have set number 2 coming up here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.
Moments we live for, we celebrate, we must protect. This is what the IHSAA Foundation does every day. By providing scholarships to student athletes, developing coaches and athletic directors, recruiting and retaining high school officials, and awarding grants to IHSAA member schools, we can protect the future of high school sports for the next generation of Hoosiers. Will you join us? We need your help on our team. Donate today at ihsaafoundation.org.
Sports fans, welcome back to Game Time, to pure spirit, to pure sport. Welcome back to high school sports.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and I just want to say, welcome back.
This is Game Time. This is Indiana high school sports. This is your IHSAA.
All right, folks, going to welcome back here to the Dr. Care J. Wolf ESPC game break. Wapahani with the 25-4 opening set victory. As set number 2 is upon us as we get it underway here, and we'll start it off with an ace here from Emily Luce. So a quick 1-0 lead here to open up the second set. Again, we thank you all for tuning in and spending your Tuesday night here with us on this September the 6th of 2022. Very appreciative of each and every single one of you. Again, I'm Brandon Morbilius, your play-by-play broadcaster. Alongside here with me, cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. So a 2-0 start here for the Raiders. On the attack there, that's Hattie Hobbs, dug out by Baker. Bowden there to Wise. Slamming that one down. Now 3-0 Wapahani. Set up by Loxton. There's Felton to dig it out. Bowden to Cook. In there. Skipped over the top of the net. Felton, Bowden, Wise, yes! Great hustle right there. That was Rylan Young diving out there for that one, but couldn't quite get the dig. And lands in play. So again, 5-0 Wapahani. Can get the ball over, keep it in play, make the defense work. Loose, Bowden, and they will not get it over. A little miscommunication. I'm not sure who that was set to, and to be honest with you, I don't think they even knew who that was set to. You had Wise and Cook right there together, as Hobbs will serve that one into the net. Returning to the floor here will be number 7, Cassidy Ferriel. Sophia Beeson also in for Wapahani. Chloe Cook back to serve. Shanked off there to the right side, but chased down. That was Ferriel. Wise on the attack, dug out. Breyer gets to it. Here comes Beeson, and it's going to be out of bounds. So 6-2. There's number 9, Olivia Klein, in here for the Tigers. Number 11, Kylie Vinson back there to serve. Baker, Bowden, Beeson, yes. And we'll have a net violation here on Hagerstown. So Beeson will not be credited with the kill, as we'll have Lauren Rich returning to the floor here for Wapahani. Macy Bowden now back to serve. Breyer there from the back row. Baker digs it. Bowden sets it. And Rich will put it down. Again, mishandled by Ferriel. So again, Rich with the kill right there to put the Raiders ahead by 6. And there's an ace for Bowden. As Wapahani continues to deal tonight. Again, make sure to make the trip with them tomorrow night as they head over to Eastern Hancock, about an hour drive away. Regular start time there for JV at 6. Varsity to follow as Beeson puts the hammer down on that one. Soared straight through the air. Ball goes straight down. Perfect. You'll love it. Nice job there by Rich. And there's Beeson again striking for another. And really the biggest thing that I really like that I'm seeing from us tonight, that, you know, when you play in games like against Yorktown and stuff, you know, and some of these other tough teams, you know, we get out of sync. But tonight, I mean, we've pretty much been in sync the entire time. Now again, that ball did hit the rafters. So that was, even though it did land on Wapahani's side of the court, the ball hit the rafters from Hagerstown's dig. That made it out of bounds. So that's the 12-2 ball game, and we have a timeout here from Hagerstown, and we'll step aside here for a timeout of our own. We'll be back with more right after this commercial break. And this message brought to you by Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance.
You're good at making big announcements. We're good at your insurance.
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, online, over the phone, or in person, and stop knocking on wood.
All right, folks, welcome back. Here again, 12-2 Wapahani in set number 2 of the evening. Again, the Raiders already with a 1-0 lead. Took the first set 25-4. Loose, Bowden, Rich, yes. So a great pass, a great set. And the almighty kill there from Rich. As the Raiders keep on keeping on here in this ball game tonight. Met there by Beeson. Another nice serve there from Macy. Luce will dig that one out, set up to Beeson one more time on the left side, and she's really starting to find her groove. Last 3 or 4 hits here have been spot on. The first couple sailed out of bounds a little bit, but again, you learn, clean it up, and get back at it. Nice hit there from Rich. Nice dig. And that's going to be a 2-hit there on Loxton. And that's an ace for Bowden. So that's going to be what, 11? I think 11-0 run now from Wapahani. Unbelievable. The broadcasting jinx again. I just had to say something. Yet again, I said the same thing in the junior varsity game tonight. You would think after all these years, I've been doing this now for 11 years, you would think that I would learn not to say anything like that. But guess what? I didn't. I didn't learn. I haven't learned yet. So 17-4. We've got Snodgrass back to serve. Handled by Luce. Bowden. Oh, look at that. Nice little back set there to Wise. Luce will track it down. So does Baker. Now to Beeson. Plenty of power behind that swing. And that one will fall in there. We're going to have a net violation on Wapahani. So again, the Raiders are going to kind of close up those gaps right there from a blocking standpoint. Nice job there by Luce to be right there. And that's going to be hit out of bounds by Ferriel. And now it's 18-5. Here's Anna Buck. Will sub in here for Wapahani. Cameron Wise back to serve. Received by Pyle. Right back at her. Baker, dig it out. Bowden will chase it down there to Rich. And no, that is not in. That is just a touch out. So very close right there. Here is Hattie Hobbs will return to the floor for Hagerstown. Is number 3, Bailey Jeffries, back there to serve just a moment ago. Bad pass there, and the Raiders Looked just downright ugly on that one. Baker, Bowden, Buck. Nice hustle by everyone there on that one, but Buck gets the kill. The Raiders push forward once again here as Chloe Cook will return to the floor. We'll have Reese Baker back to serve. Oh, it's going to be close. Yep. Over the net there on Wapahani. Ball didn't quite get there. Bowden sets it up to the Rich on the right side. Again, out of bounds. So again, now little things that again we've really been doing a really nice job of so far. Just keep the ball in play. On our from a hitting aspect, we've done a really solid job of that. Now we've kind of struggled here or there last few points, but you get back on right there with Cook. Cross court attack. Able to land it in there along the sideline. Got Briley Felton now back into the game and back to serve. Handled there by Young. And that one was, that was it. Just a touch out of bounds there. Number 6, Pyle, on the attack that time. So 21-9. Received by Collier. Tigers have reached double digits now as Breyer and Loxton will return to the floor. So again, right here towards the end, Wapahani a little sluggish with their play. Yeah, obviously more than likely they should go on to win this second set, but you'd rather finish exactly how you started, and really not been doing much of that here in this second set. As Buck will collect on the kill right there to make it 23-11. Again, I'm not trying to knock him by any means here. You have a 23-11 lead for heaven's sakes, but some just little mental mistakes, here or there. You start getting a couple of hitting errors that kind of get in your head a little bit, and then things aren't falling in. And that's, that just kind of spoils what you've done previous to to this point right now. It's 23-12. You're more than in the driver's seat, but you want to finish this set off right. So Ferriel will be back to serve. Also, we'll have another substitution. It's going to be number 3, Jeffries. So 24-12. Now we'll have a substitution for the Tigers. Jeffrey is now in there. We'll have Beeson in here and Cook back to service out right here for set point. That's a darn good way to end the second set right there. A hammering from Wise to give the Raiders a 2-set-to-none lead here. 25-4, 25-12 So, folks, again, we'll step aside here. Stay here with us. We've got set number 3 coming up. The Raiders lead at 2-0 here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.
A licensed sports official is a great way to make a positive difference in the community and support the over 160,000 Indiana student athletes that participate across 22 IHSAA sports. Sports officiating allows you to stay connected to the game, become a role model for our young student athletes, earn extra money, and support the patrons and communities of our IHSAA member schools. To learn more about becoming a licensed IHSAA official, log on to ihsaa.org/officials today.
Welcome back, folks. Again, just about set for set number 3. Again, Wapahani with a 2-0 lead, 25-4, 25-12. As we keep on rolling on here from Raider Gymnasium. Again, Wapahani will be back in action tomorrow night at Eastern Hancock. JV start time, 6 o'clock, varsity game to follow. And then they will be in action again on Thursday night. We'll be back here at home against Muncie Burris. That'll be a big-time matchup there on Thursday evening. Again, no broadcast tomorrow night. So we will not be there Eastern Hancock doing the game, but we will be back here at home for Thursday night's game against Muncie Burris. We hope you all tune in there for that. But we hope you all come on out, support the Lady Raiders tomorrow night on the road, as Hagerstown will draw first blood here in set number 3 with a quick 1-0 lead. Mishandled by Wise. Baker tried to run it down. Love the hustle there from Reese. Baker, Bowden, Cook, yes. So in comes number 4, Emily Luce for Anna Buck. And Luce will now be back to serve here with a 2-1 Hagerstown lead in the third set. Received there by Young. Longston there with a set up to Jeffries. That's off of Wise and down in play. Another point goes there to Hagerstown. Looks like the Raiders are just kind of, I don't know, taking that foot off the gas just a touch here. We get back at it. Into the net there for Breyer. Beeson will return to the floor for Wapahani. Chloe Cook now back to serve. Handled by Breyer, set right back to her. And that's going to be a kill for Breyer, now 4-2 Hagerstown. So the Tigers have already matched their point total for the first set. So I'm saying, you start, getting things to click for you. I mean, yeah, they still, lost there in the second set, but, they started to gather some momentum, and you can obviously kind of feel the confidence that they started to gather. Again, the Raiders have got to get their act together right now. Slow the game down a little bit and get back at it. Here's Rich. Tips that one back down. Tied now at 4. Pyle on the attack. Shake backwards by Luce. So Hobbs in. Jeffries serving. Luce. Bowden. Wise. That's out of bounds. Wapahani will get it over. And that really looked like advantage Tigers right there in that circumstance. But again, the miss hit from Klein gets Wapahani the point. Got Buck back in here. Wise was back there to serve just a moment ago. Hobbs on the attack. Wise lays out there for the dig. Here comes Beeson. Yes! Puts it down, tied at 6. So Rylan Young now serving for Hagerstown. Received by Baker. Buck on the Rich. Hobbs on the attack. Nice deflection right there, and they're going to say that that was 4 hits, but we might have a difference of opinion here potentially. All right, so we're going to have a redo here. Wise, Bowden, Buck. The Killer Bees right there with Bowden and Buck getting it done. Nice pass there from Wise to get it done first and foremost. You have to have a great pass to work with to set it up beautifully. Here comes Cook soaring through the air with the kill. Ties things up at 8. And so the Raiders need a little pick-me-up right here. We've got to get it going. And this third set is not exactly panned out the best here for Wapahani. Still a tie game, but just haven't played up to par yet. First set was phenomenal. I mean, obviously if you guys have watched us throughout the evening here, Wapahani, I mean, obviously the score says it on your screen. Complete domination right there. But again, towards the end of set number 2, Hagerstown started to really get some things to work for them. And Wapahani really didn't have the best execution. That should have been 4 hits there on Hagerstown. I don't believe Wapahani blocked that, but we'll go with it. Ends up paying it out. This Rich kills it to give him a 10-8 lead. But again, a lot of credit there to Hagerstown. Really continuing to fight here, not giving in, especially after such a bad set there to open up the ball game. They could have just called it in for the night, but they've kept getting after it, keep playing hard. You never know what can happen, and that's blocked by Buck. And we're going to have a timeout here from Hagerstown. As you can kind of tell, the tide's starting to kind of turn back the other way just a little bit here. But again, it is Wapahani 11, Hagerstown 8. Set number 3. We'll be back right after this message.
You're good at keeping the car clean. We're good at your insurance.
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, online, over the phone, or in person, and stop knocking on wood.
All right, again, back from the timeout. It's 11-8 Wapahani here in the third set of tonight's varsity action. The beautiful Raider Gymnasium in Selma, Indiana. Baker there finding another ace for Wapahani, making this a 4-point advantage for the Raiders. Again, here's a start to, again, slowly but surely get things going here a little bit. Been a slow start here in set number 3, but got to really gather ourselves here as Hobbs able to find an open space right there in the middle. Nice job there by Bowden to be able to dig that one out of the net. Hobbs gets it over Wise with the dig. Bowden sets it there to Rich. And they're going to get her with a lift. Buck, Bowden right back to her and gets the job done. So Buck there with a kill. Here comes Briley Felton for Lauren Rich. It's a 13-10 lead, and let's see if the Raiders can go on a run right here. Love to see a little 6 or 7 point run at least, just to really, help you make, feel good about where you're at right now. So tipped out of bounds by Hobbs. Wise will dig it out. Coming up here, there's Cook. Now Breyer there from Hagerstown. Felton digs his set on up to Cook one more time. Hobbs there to dig it out. And she'll punch it over. Baker digs it out. Setting up for the kill. Cook. As Young shanks that one off there to the right side. Cook with the kill, and the Raiders lead it by 5. Breyer with a little too much on that one. That's that one out of bounds. So Felton still back there to serve. Nice one again there from Briley, and that's another ace for Felton and the Raiders. Baker, Bowden on the buck. Yes. So again, it took the Raiders a little while here in set number 3. But they've started to really find their footing here. Back to Buck. Nice dig there from, that was number 2, Gollier. And Cook finding that back line with a kill. So what is that? 6 in a row, I believe, or 7 in a row. Put together here by Wapahani. Which again, that was a stretch of points that I said, if we can go on a little bit of a run right here, it's really going to make you feel good about where you're at right now in this ball game. And then you continue to build off of it. Buck back out again, dug out. And that's going to be on the left side of the antenna and out of bounds. Another point here for the Raiders as they now double up here on the Tigers. Got to keep putting the pedal to the metal. And there's another ace for Felton. Jeffries will return to the floor for Hagerstown. Again, Wapahani just 4 points away from a straight set sweep, and I believe that was, 8 or 9 in a row right there from Wapahani rattled off. So again, that was exactly what I was saying. At that point in time in the game, rattle off, a nice string of points right here. Get some momentum on your side and some confidence, and that right there is Anna Buck getting it done. So now in comes Emily Luce. She'll be back to serve. But you love the response here from Wapahani. Didn't play so well to start. And like I said, about that midway point, started to really find themselves here. And it's been nothing but Wapahani since. And there's another ace, this time for Emily Luce. And we have arrived now at match point 24-11. And that's going to do it here tonight, folks. An ace to end it. And that's going to be a sweep here for Wapahani over Hagerstown. 25-4, 25-12, 25-11. So again, Wapahani started off the night on a high note, ended it on the same note. And nice to see us perform very well here this evening. Had a few hiccups along the way. It happens. Unfortunately, you don't want it to happen, but sometimes it does. You learn from it, keep getting after it, and that's what we've seen here throughout the evening here from the Raiders. And so I think you got to really, for the most part here, I think you got to really feel good about this win. Coming into it, again, no disrespect towards Hagerstown. I really don't necessarily look a whole lot in the records, but, they're just, hovering right around 500 on the season. You knew that, you was going to be heavily favored to win, but that don't necessarily mean anything. You still got to put it all together out there on the floor, so it really doesn't matter who you play. You've got to still go out there and make things happen for yourself. And, we seen that, as I mentioned there in the first set. The second set, we was doing great. For a little bit more than midway through the second set right there, and then we had a little bit of issues kind of catch up with us a little bit. Still went on to a nice sizable victory, but it wasn't exactly as you would have liked to have had ended per se. We was in the driver's seat by 15, 16 points, and had a few letdowns here or there, but still finished it off. And then, as I said there in the third set, didn't start off very well, but as the evening went along there in set number 3, we started to really find our footing here in this one, and was able to roll on to a nice sweep here this evening against Hagerstown. So again, all the best there to the Tigers throughout the rest of the regular season and then into the postseason play. And then Wapahani, again, as I mentioned earlier, we'll get back at it tomorrow night. We will be at Eastern Hancock. There'll be a JV start time of 6 o'clock, varsity game to follow. We hope you all can come on out, support the team. Again, we will not be there, so we will not be broadcasting tomorrow night there from Eastern Hancock High School. However, we will be back on Thursday night when Wapahani plays right here from beautiful Raider Gymnasium, as they will be taking on the Muncie Burris Owls. Again, a JV start time of 6 o'clock, varsity game to follow. So again, we want to thank you all for tuning in and spending your Tuesday night here with us. We hope you all enjoyed the action throughout the night. And again, a special thanks to all of our sponsors for all they do for us. And then again, a big special thanks to Wapahani High School and all of our administrators out here. A great group of people, a great group of leaders, as well as the volleyball team, the coaches over here. Top notch through and through. So greatly appreciate everyone. And folks, until Thursday night, again, I'm Brandon Moore-Villius alongside cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. Wapahani 11-3 now on the season with the sweep here of Hagerstown tonight. Good night, everyone.